the wheel. All right. Let's see. Hopefully everything works out well today. All right. Looks good. Let's see. Hopefully everything works out well today. Got a little bit more of a spread on this view here. Reef stickers. Oh man, my sticker over here is crooked. Ha! Tommy Tyson, I don't have the event page up just yet. I'm hoping to get a flyer from my buddy. Hopefully he can get it going. Yeah, HMRC, send it right here directly. Yeah, send it right here directly, buddy. Rob, what's up? So. Peaking. Addicted. Come on, Joe. Yes, sir. What's up, Mark Tulak? Mir, what's up? Marcus Landry. Hey, buddy. Skeletor, what's up, buddy? So, how's everybody doing tonight? So, today, I want to ask you guys. So, I do got to admit, the 30 is neat. I think the 30 is neater than what the SCX 24 was. I'm not sure why, but I could never really, I just couldn't get into the 24s. Just couldn't do it. But this actually is pretty neat, and I've actually put the reef servo on here. Now, this is a new reef servo here. I got to do that video tonight and all that. He doesn't have one, so I can use this one for kind of like a little bit of a comparison here. But I've also got, look at these tiny little beadlock wheels or glue-on wheels, and it's like, I don't even think they have wheel hexes. It's just like a flat or something. I'm not sure. So tiny. So, but anyway, Clink, what's up? I agree. And Addicted, I don't really know why. Maybe the drive of this just feels better, you know? Because it does kind of feel like a 110 in a way. So, Marcus, you got yours in today? See, Mark, I've had a couple or driven a couple that were pretty. I've got one from Hard Park that is pretty darn awesome, but it's just, kind of one of those things. But also, next Tuesday, do you guys want another Trail X? Which I've got to build the Trail X for tonight, so it'll probably ship probably Thursday. I'll probably ship Thursday. A Trail X or a Vertex 6. It can be one or the other. I'll let you guys decide which way you want to go on this one. Is a Beast 2000 about the same size? I think a Beast 2000 weighs more. I think. I don't have one handy or out right now. Has a D shape. A Carbon X kit. I don't have the shocks. I don't have the shocks. Oh, I see it. This is how you're able to flip it, isn't it? Because of the D shape. I was wondering about that. I was looking at these things through the bag and I'm like, I know I'm old, but okay. So it's just a D shape. Well, this isn't flippable unless you drill through it. But anyway, it'll be all right. So yeah, tickets are available on the website. Also in that pinned post is an affiliate link for A-Main. If you have anything in your A-Main cart, click that, go to it, check out. That helps out. And I also put up one, I'm assuming maybe it went for the Amazon because I have an Amazon affiliate too. So, all right. So Decon64 wants a Vertex. M2, that's something I'm going to build tonight. I got to build 2 Trail X's. I got to build Marcus a custom one, and then the one for the winter tonight. So I got to do that right there. So it don't matter. I've got to build 2 of them anyway. So I think my buddy Gene is back in town, so he might be able to jump on it with me and try to get more in stock. Just so you know, if you happen to see one in stock, I've got more 1/9 brass on the way or something. Like if you want something to go with it, um, grab the truck. Grab that truck first, so it doesn't get gone from you. That's happened before. And then come back and then pick up the accessories or whatever you want to go with it. And then I'll just combine shipping and refund you the shipping on the second order. I'll just put it all in the same box, so you're not paying shipping twice. So the aluminum H10 cage, no sir, I do not have the Mias cage. I have more stuff ordered though. Yes sir, addicted. Vertex 6 on Trail X. I'm trying to win a V6 for a friend. Okay. So I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I could order a V6, no problem. Man, I don't have mine in here, but you guys wait till you see it. I got the new B-Lock wheels by Vidavon. And I want to explain this to you. So these wheels, I've seen some guys here locally that have them, and they said that you get a rub, and they showed me the rub on the knuckle, the steering knuckle, the rod end. So I've created pro codes specifically for these wheels. They'll also fit the SCX6 ones, I'm pretty sure. But I have, like this one right here is a +6 wider, which actually allows you to use these wheels and not have any rub in there. Okay. I also have a set that's neutral. And now the neutral works for the portals. And I also have a set that's got a -10. And it pulls it in a lot. But you want to use that for the rear. You really don't want that on the front. With the portals, you can put them on the front, but you're like this far away from the rod end, and it doesn't really work out for you. I don't recommend that at all. But basically, it's to kind of bring the portals in and give that clean shot through like I like. So tickets are still available. I am putting $750 on the tickets, but you know they don't sell out that way, so everybody has a chance to get in. Drop, so you know, dude, Ponky, dude, Arlarlo is on it. I want that buggy. I want that e-buggy, and I don't know why it's not in my expertise, but if I can get that 4-motor speed car, I'm gonna get it. So it's not part of my daily routine to have that, but man, it sure does look good, doesn't it? Vertex. Yeah, I want the e-buggy though. I want the e-buggy. I want the clear body. Gene wants to set me up with a full exalt drive motor ESC servo, which I've never run that before. So now, if I don't go exalt, I have a Alacritus 300 by Reefs. It's like a .04 speed. I think it's fast. I should have put that in the Losi, honestly, not the other servo. Let me see. Vertex or Trail 6, tough call. I know, John, it is a tough call. They're both awesome. Jared, I don't know if I'm going to beat the creek or not. It all depends on if I get the email from them and if they're willing to make a few changes. I believe I mentioned this at the last one. I mean, like me and Sean, we paid for a better spot, a better, higher level, and we were still stuck at the back of the field. Other guys were setting up shop in the parking lot where everybody's at, doing great as we all paid to be there. We gave for the raffle, we paid for the spots. We kind of got screwed, in all honesty. We need to be back where the people are, back where the parking is, back in that area, not in a field off to the side. Honestly, just being blunt with you guys on that one. England, Cross RC. I don't have anything from Cross. England, a budget crawler under 500. Oh, I don't know, buddy. Martin, I'm not sure about that one. Based on okay, so I believe it is Marcus. I mean, I would, but they got the 6-wheel drive one, and I don't believe that one is. I don't think. I mean, I haven't seen underneath them or, anything like that, so I'm not sure exactly. Beat the creek, get a better truck. Huh? If you're talking about the mud, buddy, everything was getting stuck, including a Ford Raptor. So that wasn't the case there. But I can tell you this, whether they make the changes or not, if I see that weather forecast, I'm not going for it, because that is a long way to go just to get mudded out, like that. I'm sorry. Mark Tulak, dude, Arlo, they are really on it. Dude, they've only been around for what, 5 years or something? They are really stepping it up. Marcus, and your pimp. That's tough, Marcus. What's up, Joe? RC Wheel Shop. Hey, buddy. Dude, I've got your carbons. They are literally right over here. Hang on. They are literally right here. RC Wheel Shop. He can do a bunch of different faces, different colors. Like this pattern here is for the cheap Amazon beadlocks. So I've got these right here from him. So I've got those. The tires on the table. I'm glad you mentioned that. These were just released, I think, Thursday by Upgrade RC. This is the Shield, as they call it. It's kind of a mix of Groundhog, maybe a little Bogger, and Baja Pro X. Nice tire right here. And this is a 475 version Razor Wire. Now, in the video that will be released on these, there's also another tire which I don't have. I do have it on a truck. I can show you that. They are really awesome. I did the drive on those today. But man, I've shown you the 5-inch tires before. You just didn't realize it because I didn't mention it. I mean, the 475 versions. New Tarbosaurus is the biggest scale I have ever. Tarbosaurus? Mud under. Dude, Tommy, I mean, it wasn't the number one reason for doing it, but I traded my car in after that. So, yeah. It wasn't the number one reason for the trade in, but the opportunity presented itself and I took it. Yeah, I'm sure it still had mud underneath it. I still have that mud. Is it mud or was it just poop? I'm not sure. But it's still on my canopies and stuff like that, man. Okay, hill attack tire. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, they are both really nice tires. Jeffrey Morris, what's up? I would love to have a hill climb. I'm still trying to get clay after 3 months worth. Nothing. So when you're trying to get a deal on clay, you got to wait. If I want to just pay top dollar, I could have it tomorrow. So, but oh well. Upgrade RC does have battery tires, especially for the 110 stuff. I've shown those on the. I'm looking over there at my line of stuff here. I've got them on the Granite. They got a few of them there. Marshmallows are ghost poop. I guess they are. Marcus, yes. Now, when this rain started, dude, it saw earthworms come up out of the ground, just like dying on top of the ground, and then it was just crazy. Yeah, the Granite 223, that's where it's at. Well, here our mud is gumbo, that they call it, which is like decomposing limbs and trees and whatever nastiness happens to be under the ground, or sand. So, all right, I changed the world. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I wish you the best of luck. Dude, Tommy, we got to order it. Supposedly there are clay pits around here, but it's a premium down here. It's not something like up in Georgia where clay is just, you know, tossed in the gutter. No, clay is like premium's dirt here. It is. Upgrade's gonna make short course tires. Well, I'd love to get some of those, but I have no use for them right now. But one ticket in a dream, little truck builder. Yes, sir. Let me show you these other tires. You guys are gonna like these. Sebring and Avon Park. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna get any clay from that far away. Let me go grab these other tires. Get over here. You guys will like these. I do. I like them. I like them a lot. Check these out. How about that, guys? That is a 475 right there. That's called the Gecko. They are a Chevron pin tire. Our clay is usually kind of a little bit of a reddish orange. So a little bit of a reddish orange. Baja Claw. I guess so a little bit, doesn't it? I hadn't put that together, but it kind of does. Come on to Callahan. Gary's on here? Hey, look, there's Gary. What happened on? Why did you say guess not for? Did Gary say something and I missed it? I'm scrolling up. There he is. Oh, Gary. Yes, Callahan. We are going to be Larry and all will be running 110, I think 2, 3 cheater, and I talked him into doing a Vertex class. So yeah, definitely. Yep. So Peking, I do plan to be there as well. So Baja Claw and Trepidator had a baby. You know, you got a good point. You got a good valid point there on those tires. So if I bought tickets, do I got to be here to win? No, sir. If the typically when the tickets are now, I pull the number, you'll see it right there on the screen. Oh, I got to talk to you about that. If there's nobody here, then I go through and I look to see who got that ticket. And if nobody here or that person doesn't let us know, then I'll just send them an email and say, hey, you got yourself a Trail X. So you don't have to be here. The drawing is about 8 p.m. though. So on this right here, remember last time I was playing one of my videos and my video ended and it went to Married with Children? Well, that 2 minutes actually got it copyright claimed. Even though it was complete accident, I didn't know it was back there. Not till you guys mentioned that. But yeah, and in a copyright claim, if I had this monetized, if you guys had contributed anything to the video, it would have 100% went to them. 100%. Just a little slip up, a little bit of music too much in the background or something, which is why, like when I'm at events and I hear some idiot blasting music, I don't record anything. Not even a chance. If you show up and I'm recording and you've got one of them stupid sound boxes with music in it, you are never going to make a video with that crap on, because I can't. Simple as that. Plus, I don't like sound boxes, but still, that's beside the point. But yeah, they absolutely did. So I deleted that video. I just took it completely off the channel. So that live is history. I'm carbon next done for. Okay, Gary, bring it out. I'm not sure what I'll be running. I might just run V1, Carbon X. I might try them tires out right there too. And then Vertex. Man, my Vertex is on its point, man. That thing is just awesome. So I do got to mess with this one tonight. Got the Reef Servo. These little bitty tire or wheels. It's so much little. So much little. Better than a Trepidator. Dude, I am not a fan of the Trepidator tire. I'm just not. kind of like the Hyrax. I'm just not a fan of that. I think they hook up a triple door. Any suggestions for a crawler towing my grandson in a wagon? Yes, Jeffrey. Axial SCX6. People do that all the time with that truck. It has a little bit more weight to it and a little bit more beef than what the Vertex is. And I think that will be your best option for that. Yes, Axial SCX6. So, and people do that all the time. Adults do it as well. I mean, you can get yourself a Raminator, but that might be a little bit much. You get copyrighted by your second channel. I have yet to get copyrighted by my channel. But then again, oh, wait a minute. I did have a second channel a while back, and I posted the exact same video, one here and one on that channel, just to see if subscriber count makes a difference on the spread. And it really does. And I did get a notice of my other channel. So yeah, it does do that. I guess since it's this channel and that's playing this channel, I haven't had a bit of issue so far. Did you get anything when I had your video playing? Because I played your video, Nitro. Do you remember that? Did you get any notification on that one? Maybe you weren't monetized at that point. Maybe that's why. I mean, I'm curious if you got anything on that because I played your videos. This is across. The channel depends. And then his grandson in his 30s. Discovery, what's up? I'm doing great this far. Oh, too soon to tell if the Fusion. Well, I mean, I've been looking at that, and it's actually pretty interesting. I know they have a transmission to use the Fusion 8s, but heck, that darn thing was, what was it, $500 or something like that? But it uses the Fusion 8s and all that. I have not seen the Ranker chassis kit for the SCX6. I have not. Dude, honestly, since the Vertex came out, I haven't touched the 6. I just haven't. You did get a notice on that. Wow, okay. Man, they are touchy about that stuff, aren't they? Yeah, DeWalt drill batteries, but if they're real DeWalt batteries, he's paying way too much money for them. Regular lipos are cheaper. Told him it was okay. Okay. Yeah, man, that was just crazy. That's why it's like if somebody's playing music, unless it's something that I know that I can voice over or put that garbage crap that I pay for every month. I literally pay for that garbage that I have to use. So, but oh well. Access a minute. Let me see here. G6 FOC is an 8S upgrade for the SCX6. The G6 FOC. What's a G6 FOC? Now, Marcus, the SCX6 is a great trail truck. It's just I generally gravitate towards the competition side of things, and it's just not going to beat a Vertex in the competition world. Wow. Okay, Nitro. Well, I appreciate that. I wish they'd do like, other companies, just rebody it and give us something else. Oh, that's right. This has a little coyote body. I did order one of those for this as well. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to modify this a little bit. I guess I'm going to do it. I've got a SCX6 here, which can take the third axle for the 6x6. I have another SCX6 over there. I think it's on Vidavon axles and 4-wheel steer. And then I had the 8x8 hanging up on the wall. Oh, the other XC. So I guess I kind of have three, I guess, sort of. And then I've got the SCX6 bouncer, and you could maybe call that one of them. Ready for a bunch of nitros. Now, having a diecast class would be interesting. That would be interesting. Now, I took the lights out of it. I took the front light thing off of it. I got this on because I'm still running this body and I needed that, but all the lights are out of it. It's pretty neat. This servo, it's like his, you can put a little bit of weight on it and it'll kind of struggle a little bit. There is no struggle with this. It just goes zip, 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 like it's not even there. Honestly. I'm kind of interested in these wheels. Hopefully they have a little more offset. I think they got a little more offset to them. Do these tires come off? Well, it doesn't matter. I've ordered tires too. Yep, I've ordered tires. They're cool looking for sure. The stock K10 wheels for the SCX30 if you want those. Well, I've got wheels right here. Now, next Tuesday, I may not be in this room. I wanted to do a live from the new shop over there. It's like literally right over there, but I didn't have it done. I've been working in that shop a lot. So I've got 16 foot of assembly table. I have a boxing table. I've got about 24 feet of 5-layer racks on the back of it. I got the refrigerator in there. This has an AC heater, in which tomorrow the wire finally came in today. So tomorrow the shop gets actually wired like it's supposed to be. Right now it's running on an extension cord and it just has enough. So who's got the parts for the S6? Mias has some parts for it. They're kind of hard to get. So, but if you can get something shipped, you need to get it shipped now because they're about to go on Chinese New Year, which is why I've got a whole nother set of Mias stuff ordered for the Trail X and more stuff from Vitavon as well. I just got to get them all shipped before they go on that New Year's, that lunar holiday they got. So got to get it out before then. So I know you can go on Amazon. I did find some brass steering links like this. Mias has a nice brass steering knuckle for it as well. I haven't heard anything about that, Punky. Well, their lunar holiday is 2 weeks, I think it is, or something like that. Yeah, if Enjora, are they on Amazon in stock, ready to go? If that's the case, then I would go ahead and order them from there. You got the hot racing one. I haven't, dude. I haven't. Is hot racing is still around? I thought they were history. I did not even know hot racing was still around. So yeah, I've got the servo on mine. New servo here. Gene is picking that servo up for his right here, and so we'll both be steering pretty well. I've got tires ordered for it. I think they're due in Friday, maybe Thursday or Friday. So we can jump 76 feet. Dude, 76 feet with that thing would be so far beyond a world record. I don't even think Kevin Talbot could beat that. So now I did see some Taylor powered raminators at Monster Jam in Nashville when I was there with Primal. They hit that big jump and they sent it out there like a crazy, guys. Now I'm out there with mine, 4-wheel steer, all this. I mean, mine handles like a dream come true. It really does. Nobody cared because it wasn't making a lot of noise. Nobody cared. Brass, yeah. Full 3D inserts. Full 3D. I haven't made any for those yet. I don't have anything for that. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I could do a normal, like a trail type insert, like the active style. I guess I need to make one of those. I guess I need to. No, he doesn't have an exo balancer, but he could hit it with a raminator. My record, 73 feet. You hold the record. 73 feet. That's a lot of air for them things. Did you get that on video? Did I miss it? Marcus, those Taylor motors, if you're within 15, 20 feet of them things, dude, it will rattle your eardrums. They're really bad in my opinion. Crazy loud. Like you're not going to talk around them. You're not going to, like, me shooting video is not going to happen as far as like me being able to talk like I normally do. Yep, 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes. GPM. Is that on eBay, Jared? Let me see what we got going here for all of this stuff. See how we're doing. Let me see here. All right. Moving along. Get back to this right here. Thank you, Punky. I appreciate that. So, Furitech. Now, Furitech, they actually contacted me and said that they have a drive for this as well. So, and they have, I think, a small Unity, a small 2-in-1. My biggest question was, is it smooth? The startup all the way through the drive. I mean, he has stuff that's pretty darn good, but man, the smoothest is the Fusions, the Elite, the Fusion Pro. Those are the absolute smoothest. I mean, they are FOC all the way from startup all the way to top RPM. So it's just a whole different ball game with those versus like the Escape 32 or AM 32 type circuitry and stuff that he has. So ticket. So good luck. Marcus Landry has not bought tickets. You know, you're right, because usually about 2:30 in the morning, I'll see an order of 2 tickets. Marcus Landry. You're right. I haven't seen that. You got some self-control, buddy. Dang. Possibly because I'm about to build you one tonight anyway. You know, I was actually thinking, I'm like, what if Marcus actually enters this and wins one? Would I just refund him, you know, and go that way? And that did cross my mind today, though. I just went up. Bonky. Yes, I just went up. The Carbonec's going to drop for the Vertex. You know, I did look at that. I did see some things that I could do to it, and I think I can make them work. I don't know. I did see something that I could make work on it, and I think I could give it a little bit more. But as far as I'll give it a little bit more, there's, you know, 50 different people out there looking to give it a little bit more as well. But I did see something that was interesting that I could do to it. So, Clayton, wow. It's about time, Clayton. Spring 4S class tough truck series is going to be lit. Yes. The Furitech Nano Speed version. Okay. Yeah, the Nano was what he sent me that, and then he had a couple different versions. So, am I doing a spring comp series? I'm not planning on a spring comp because, unfortunately, when you get into a spring comp series here, you go from winter to maybe a month of decent, and then right into hell with summer. So it's kind of hard to do that and have good weather. I know springtime, everybody wants to get their events in. So I'm generally on the move a lot during springtime. So it's just kind of one of them things. I'm not planning on it. Our local group, we are looking at a summer series, but it's kind of a closed thing that we're going to try to do. Basically, us and invitees, kind of like that. I don't know what I could do. I call it the Top Truck Summer Series, TTSS, TTs. T- yeah, I like that. See, you guys got me thinking. Say, not you're broke. You're just being extremely smart with the money. Like buying V8s and RCs, hard report store like an addict. Has Axial even announced that they're going to have one? Chris Smith. I mean, I haven't heard anything from Axial as far as having it. Have they posted anything that I missed? Jesse James. Make Jesse James. I'm not sure who Jesse. I know a couple Jesse James, but I doubt it's going to be the same ones. All right, let's see here. Looking decent. All right. Woo. I'm about to burp a lot. I'm going to try not to. Because burping would be rude. Somebody might be offended. SCX 10.4. SCX 10.4. SCX 10.4? I don't think so. I don't think so. Man, I had an opportunity to get another XP10, but XP10. But the problem is, I just want to set up the axles. So $2,000 for this guy's XP10 is like, no. I'm gonna wait for the axles to come out because I want to build a Carbon X on those axles. All new chassis, but only heard one mention in a comment section. Well, Punky, everybody and their mother's brother is trying to come out with something new. I mean, I got 2 other ones I'm working on. Actually, 3 if you count the small one. But I'm going to keep those all secret until I get them correct. Who spends $2,000 on a rig? I have 3 vehicles with about $2,000 just in servos in them. $1,800 in servos in each of them. Just so you know. I have not heard anything from Cottons. I've not heard anything from him. So, launch one every 2 years at least. And Ponky, dude, from what I'm seeing, did I buy a ticket for the raffle? No. But the guy that won it's trying to sell it. It just always bothers me. I realize you win something, it's yours, but it's like, yay, I win some wheels. I'm going to sell them. You win something. It should mean something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being old. But anyway, yeah, I want to build a Carbon X on the Reefs axles. I really do. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, from what I'm noticing, even I have a little bit of a. I should be on the 3rd run of Trail X's right now, but I'm only on the 2nd due to supply. It wasn't placing the order, it was getting the order. So I think it's a little bit of issue. I think that might be why we're seeing more little trucks because this is a lot easier to get in here there versus, you know, a big monster. So that might be why we're seeing more of those. But I think as a smaller company, other guys out there like me, we can move quicker than what the bigger companies can. It's like I can take the Trail X, I can change the axles, I can put a different transmission in it, a different body. You know, I can basically have a whole new truck on the same chassis in 2 weeks, possibly 2 days if I wanted to. The bigger companies, they can't move that quick. But I'm dealing with a volume of, you know, in the tens. They're dealing with volumes potentially in the thousands. You know, there's a lot more to it on their end, as where we can just kind of move real easy, you know? Yeah, Steve Kelly, I mean, anything that I win, dude, I keep that thing. XP10 sellers. Um, HMRC, I can probably send you the information to this guy if you want him. Put that in your email to me. Oh, dude, Arlo is moving awesome, but you're comparing them to HPI and AE. Aren't they both dead? Well, hey, SJ Racing showed up. Dude, you're going to love the new shop over there, dude. Tomorrow it's supposed to get real power, so I can power up the fridge, I can power up the air conditioner, the heater, which we might use twice a year. But we actually have a legit power over there. Yeah, so dual motor, four-wheel steer, carbon X with twin 2x2. uh, dual motor, four-wheel steer, carbon X. That can be done. I mean, I've already got a dual motor carbon X. I mean, it's already available for that one. Straight axle. I can put you some Vanquish straight axles in there and call it a day. Four-wheel steer, just put you a couple fronts in it. And 2.2s are easy enough. Speaking of 2.2s, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please, we'll do. Okay. Far from dead. I don't see anything new from AE. Dude, HPI has been dead like 15 times. I just keep trying to revive them. And I mean, you got the microbe, the microbe Maverick. I'm looking at that. Their little 118 crawler was actually pretty nice, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. HPI. I hope HPI comes back. I hear they got a new Savage that's actually pretty nice. You know, I want to keep it, just I have no use for it. Like when I won that Max 4 system. Now something like a Max 4, man, that takes a lot of vehicle to put that in. So I can kind of understand that a little bit. But it's like if you win a RTR or something, I mean, like, use that thing, you know? New shop. I got a new building. It's the assembly room. So I want to call it the jiggly room. I really do. But I don't think there's enough room for a chrome pole in there. And I don't want to see anybody in there jiggling on that thing, you know, in all honesty. At least our locals. I don't want to see any of them in there, you know? I hope AE stays around. I mean, they're legendary from the 1970s, you know? Okay, so only 3. Let's see how. Oh, we got 16 minutes on the tickets. There's a link up above there for you. Drag slicks. They would do absolutely awesome as long as the rocks are clean. The problem with the slicks is You don't have any voids, because when you get dust on this, it rolls off and goes into the voids and you still have traction. A slick, it would just simply stay on it. And if the rocks were clean, I think the slicks would be phenomenal, in all honesty. I just don't think that as soon as they get dirty, I don't think you're going to have a chance at anything. The Ghost of AE. Real Racing, re-release of 2023. Masaki, third place finish. Truck green, gold, and white. Okay. I think AE just has like the two-wheel drive stuff now, don't they? Do they have anything bigger? They used to have a four-wheel drive short course. Yeah, selling and I see parts I stock locally. Okay. Well, that's actually a good thing for HPI. The Exo Hunt. The X Hunt. X. Ooh, we got to be careful on that. Need mesh tires like the so-called Mars River. You know, what about like because somebody mentioned that these look like a buggy clay tire, you know? But what if you had like the crosshatch type tires? Would that work? So y'all did try the slicks at CRV. I just figured they would get dirty. The scrubs are okay, but I've got to run them with the biting edge forward to really make them work. I think in a really good, clean situation, maybe like Cherokee, if it's on the clean rocks, I think they would do a lot better there. 1/8. AE still has the buggy. What was that? I used to have one, but that was like a long time ago. Their e-buggy, I had that one. Exo Nexus, the J Concepts Falcon. Okay. Well, I know they work pretty good. I drove them today. What's that? Firestorm. Is the Firestorm still a thing? Yeah, SJ, is Firestorm still a thing? I had one of those a while back. I had one of those and it was okay, but I only run it on NiCad and it had like a 27 turn motor, but we're talking back in the 1990s. Did they ever come out with a new one in the last 126 years? Yeah, SJ is over here trying to defend Associated, and it's like, man, I mean, they have a good history. They really do. Twin vertical plate. Ponky, man, I remember my Savage. I had the LEM bulkheads front and back on that thing. Vedavon makes bulkheads now. Somebody talked him into making that. I don't know who. But every 2 or 3 runs, the pinion bearings were gone. They just would blow up out of that thing. And it wasn't like you could just, swap a pinion bearing out. No, dude, you had to pull the whole side off. Then you end up with a complete teardown just to change the stupid pinion bearings. I don't know what was up with them bulkheads, but they were not right. Really, AE was in Worlds this year with 1/8? Huh. That's interesting. Punky. Yeah, a lot of them, dude. You can't just take one side off, and work on the thing either. It's a horrible design, especially when you got to work on the thing every 3 drives. Wonderful truck, though, but just so bad. I was very happy to get rid of that one. With all the white plastics, I could dye it. Now, Tommy, way back in the day, all that white plastic, dude, that was awesome, man. You could totally dye all that stuff. Worlds against who? Losi? Now, I do have the Losi buggy over here, but man, I can't wait for that Arlarlo buggy. That thing is going to be awesome. Yeah, the Savage was awesome. I mean, I know I had mine. At one point, I had the Castle 2028 in it with the Alza center diff. I had that in it. And then I had the Poseidon 1500 kV motor. Like, I think it was like pre TP power motor, kind of what it was like before then. That thing was awesome. But even if driving it easy, them pinion bearings just fell apart. I don't know why. Great for rocks when it comes to racing. I do a lot of racing. Usually it's, in and out, in and out. Yeah. TLR, we're going to find out. I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, it's got to be better than the TLR Typhon, right? Flux version 725. Now, years ago on YouTube, we got 10 minutes on tickets, guys. 10 minutes. I will shut it down at 8 o'clock, 8:01. Clayton, dude, for me, back when I was racing a lot, it was techno or nothing. Now, I did have the Losi 22.4, the Losi 22, the four-wheel drive 110 buggy. That thing was awesome. But for me, if I was racing, dude, I had the techno short course, the techno buggy, the techno truggy. I mean, it was techno. That was all I wanted. So, 10 minutes. Used to run for TLR, and they are not it, I promise. Well, I mean, I don't know. I got the RTR one in here. Actually, it's in the other shop. So I do have the TLR one in here, but man, I can't wait to see that RLR one, man. I really got my hopes up for that. So in the race this past weekend, if you guys want to watch racing, Elite RC, and when they do their live streams, it is like you're watching a GoPro, or a Red Bull show. I mean, it is awesome, dude. All the coverage is there, all the stats. It is phenomenal to watch racing like that. I did notice that guys are running the Sparko. Is that the Sparko buggy, or is that a whole new brand, or what? You need to take that system out of the 8XE and put it in the Typhon TLR. Well, the Typhon TLR isn't even mine. It's a buddy's, and he wants me to sell it, but he wants too much money for it. I told him that thing does not hold its value, like a bar of gold. It just doesn't. It just doesn't hold the value. Well, the other shop is like the bedroom where I used to do all this stuff. Then Sean got the building, I got this, and now I've had to expand to another building, which is like a double door right over through there. So, is racing in a series. I'm not going to be a part of any series, but you guys might be able to talk me into going to one of these races. I just hope it's not some long, drawn out 7 hours wait to get 5 minutes on the track kind of a thing. That is not my game anymore. I'm hoping so, Mark. Now, the building I got was like one of the drop-in buildings, fully insulated, split unit in there, full power, all that stuff. It was like 16 grand to get put out here. So that, and then by the time I finish outfitting everything in there, I may have 20 grand in this building. So when I make good money off of this stuff, I dump it right back into it. It's not like I would like to go out somewhere, but I can't get away from the computer. Let's see, we're going to be waiting forever in between rounds to race. Are we going to be waiting? I don't know. Company S works, okay. See, now SJ Racing, that's Gene when I have him on the channel. Anytime it comes to a racing thing or a racing video or something, he's the local professional. So that's why he's always part of it. So yeah, that's why, because he can adjust a spring collar like a quarter turn and actually tell a difference in the vehicle. Me, It doesn't matter because I'm gonna try to do backflips, and that little quarter turn doesn't matter. So I mean, that's just me, you know. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Back to this. Tickets 5 minutes. The timer is on. Let me see here where we are at. Alrighty. Everything is on track. Now, this truck, I do have to build it. So probably going to have to ship, well, I got to build 2 of them. Oh, it's been asked a few times, and I'm trying to figure out the pricing structure for this, but trying to offer it as like a raw builder's kit, or actually offer it as a chassis kit. Basically, like for the Carbon X and Executioner, you get your chassis rails, your bolt kit, your plastics, and links, a chassis kit, and then offer it like with the axles, um, drive shafts, shocks, you know, on top of it, and then offer a full kit, as in like, well, I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe a full kit minus electronics. I initially wanted to do a full kit with all the electronics, but this is crawlers, you know? I mean, the truck I feel comes with really good electronics on it. I really think that they do. But I can everybody wants to do their own thing with it. Yeah, we got 4 minutes to go. 20 minutes qualifying round. See, we want to do, and I guess I should have already bought the material, but I want to do like, you know how you have the nitro thing where you come up and you can gas them up. I want to do something like that for our oval, but I want to do a like an XO 500 or something with the Losi NASCARs, where you bring it up to yourself and you pit yourself. So if that battery's going dead, you have to go get your vehicle or drive it up, change your battery yourself. We know we can get about 150 to 170 laps per battery, 1400 milliamp on the Losi. So you're going to have to pace yourself, you know, to go 500 laps, which I think will be phenomenal. You're looking at maybe 25 to 30 minutes tops. So, but I will tell you this, running, you know, 45 and 50 minutes, man, that is a long time to be running laps, at least in my opinion. Okay, so we got about 3 minutes to go on the tickets. About 3 whole minutes, and we will wrap this thing right on up. I see 11 of you guys on the website. Hopefully you're getting things taken care of if you're going to do it or not. And we are going to close this thing up soon. And then I will pull. So we want just a simple pull like what I did last time. It will be all right. This is not the pull. This is the numbers from last year. It'll be basically like this right here. Y'all want me to just give it a spin and then go with it, or 3 draws? I've got a simple pull. I've got 3 draws. Sydney Sweeney dropped a new line of clothes. I don't think they fit dudes. 1 pull, simple pull. I guess 3 to 1 right now. It's going to be a simple pull. 4 to 1. Okay, simple pull. It'll be basically like what they're there. Ooh, that would have been a low number, 88 on that one, wouldn't it? Ha. Let me start that. Okay, simple pull, 1 draw. You guys have got it. That's the way we're going to do it. I kind of like the 3 numbers though. To me, it like added suspense, but I can see how you're like, oh man, I'm not even in it. Then you're like sitting there watching and watching and going through the agony and torture. At least this, everybody, ooh, we're getting close. At least this right here, you're like, oh, I missed it. Kind of one of those things. Hopefully everybody got their emails with the numbers. If you did not get your email, I will Yeah, you're still in the system though. That other guy really cried a lot. Spinning drums. Well, the thing about it is, I mean, right now there are let me see. You got to look at the numbers here. There are tickets sold. See, I would have to put 266 balls in this thing and then get the wheel out of it. So, I don't know. I This right here works pretty good. I think it does. Oh, did Marcus get a ticket? I'm about to say you watch Marcus buy one ticket. Mm-hmm. How about the wheel of losers? Have the numbers up and it lands on your number. It gets pulled till the last man Dude, that'd be a lot of draws. Oh my goodness. Casino, see him and have a drink and see. Wait, yep. Sorry I'm late. Beautiful day here. Crawling. Oh crap. Oh crap. I gotta turn it off. I gotta turn it off. It's done. Draft. All right, save. Okay. There we go. It's done. Man, I'm sitting here laughing and smiling, and we went a few seconds over, but it is done. It is over. 8:01 is when I shut it off anyway. Let's see what the final number was. Looks like 268. All right, let's see here. Channel members, you guys should be seeing 3 videos tonight. All right, so I got 268 there. I will get going. Cooey. All right, make sure I got everything all set. 268 tickets. All right, go to the settings. I go right here. 268. Done. Restart. All right. So before I pull this, I know you guys are watching. I want to tell you guys, ExoFest 3, April 11th and 12th at Cherokee Rock Village. Let's do this, guys. This is going to be awesome. Whole different structure, everything. So when you guys are watching, yep, 90 of you guys heard that one. You guys are waiting for me to pull this winner. Looks like Addicted also got it. So you already bought a ticket. You can't buy a ticket yet. Oh, whole different structure. Everything we had for EF2, no. Anyway, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and who's going to win this thing? There we go. That was a long. Whoa! Somebody got it real recently. Real recent. Who was 244? Dude, if Marcus secretly bought a ticket and that's it, I would be like, what in the world? All right, Bronco, I will see you there, buddy. No, no, no. All right, 244. It was just bought. I have not got the email yet. No. Now, Marcus said he didn't. Dude, you were 1 away, Travis. Dang. I about to say Marcus didn't buy a ticket, but dude, it would be insane if he did buy that one ticket. All right, so all right, I guess I'm gonna go look and see. I don't see nobody's chiming in. Let me know. See my number. Okay, let's go into the 244. That's a very recent one too. All right, let me look this up here. Yes, 244. 244, yeah. Whoa. Is there a Matthew Jordan in the house? Is there a Matthew Jordan in the house? Is there a Matthew Jordan? Matthew, buddy, you got it. You got it, dude. Dang, buddy. All right. So I guess send me a message. So there you go. Don't you already have one? If not, you're about to get another one. Or if you do, you're going to get another one. So, yeah. Let me see here. I'm Matt Jordan. SJ. Is that what SJ stands for? I mean, the J is there, right? The only way I would spin again is if he comes on here himself and tells me to do that. If not, this truck is his. We are all Matt Jordan today. Okay, so you guys want it to be another Trail X? I mean, it's possible, but maybe without the shocks, because I know I don't have the shocks in stock. It's possible we might could put together a Carbonex kit. So, Martin, he won a Trail X RTR truck. So it's possible we might could put together a Carbonex Elite kit. And then, like, if the winner, I'd get their address and have to ship the deluxe shocks, because that's going to come with deluxe shocks, by the way. Would have to go directly to there. What's up, R Yanking? What's up, Ryan? Dude, I don't know why I read that like that, but Ryan King. Do a kit. I mean, I think I can make that happen actually, but I love a roller. Let me do some work, because I've got the axles, I've got the links, I've got the rails, I've got everything to put a Carbonex kit together. It would definitely be the Elite kit. Yeah, let me see. I mean, I think I can put that together. It will be a kit that you would have to assemble, though. We're not going to assemble it here, but like I said, I've got the axles, I've got the links. The only thing that I don't have are the shocks. Typically, Deluxe is usually pretty quick on shock delivery too. Mike, we've already done it, buddy. 244. There's your winner. We are all your Yankee today. Punky. That's funny. New rumored Exocaged kit release. I want to do more kits. I really do. I want to do the kits like when I do the build on the Trail X, I want to do some Trail X kits as well. Like 2 or 3 different versions. So you can get one like the chassis kit, to where you can then get the chassis and then pick up the axles as you go along, get your drive shafts as you go along, get your shocks, and you can kind of build it yourself from there. I'd like to do that. In which that, I mean, with the shocks, links, all that, you're probably looking at no body. You're probably looking at about $200 for a chassis kit. The Carbonex chassis kits are about 174, but they won't have the shocks. I can match the 174 and let you guys get your own shocks. You'll have 170. 179, I think it is. I can match that, and you guys will get the chassis, the links, and all the plastics, basically the same thing as the Carbon X or Executioner, only Trail X version. So, I mean, maybe we could do that. Would you guys be up for that? Okay, okay, 903.9. I do have an order in right now. I can try to get it on this order. If he can't get it on this order, probably going to have to wait till after the new year till they get the shipping. So, you know how I did with the Carbon X? I showed the now I showed the build, everything on the table. I have to do something similar like that for the Trail X and have the video on the website. Like if you order the chassis kit, you would have your choice of 3 different transmission options. The MIS transmission, which it wouldn't come with a transmission. It'll be a chassis kit. The MIS transmission, the OD3 transmission, or the Reefs transmission. Those are the 3 transmissions that I've got, or the dual motor transmission. I've got that one. So there's 4 options on the skid. No, they have their Lunar New Year, which takes about 2 weeks, and you don't get anything out of them. So, and that's coming up quick. Timestamps. Man, I got to figure out timestamps. I can do that. I've just never really done it. So, Marcus, buddy, just buy the kit. Okay? I mean, say the kit's 200 and you put $180 worth of tickets in it and you don't get it. Just get the kit and be done with it, you know? Because if you buy the kit, you are 100% guaranteed to get it. You're buying a ticket like that, you still got a chance of not getting it. You know? So okay, so Carbon X as a slider, I think I might could do for Tuesday. When I go over there and I start building these other Trail X's, I'm going to I bought 1 ticket. Gary, that's happened before. That happened. I think just a couple weeks ago. The guy bought 1. He might have bought 2 or 3 tickets, but that was it. And he totally took it, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna go see if I can put together a Carbon X slider kit. It will come with I'll do the TPU body mounts. Those are virtually indestructible. So TPU body mounts, it'll come with the Elite kit. So you'll need to get a specific transmission, the Portal transmission by Deluxe or the knockoff one off Amazon, and a Fusion Elite motor. It's a very specific build kit. I'm gonna show you mine real quick. Well, you'll be getting this right here is what you'll be getting. Not this truck. Really, you don't want this one. It's like, you know, you want the OG truck. I mean, I could raffle this one, but guys, this thing needs to be gone through. I have beat the snot out of it. But you'll basically get the setup to do that right there. That will be the setup you'll be able to build. Now, ever since that video where I had 2 trucks, one had the servo on top, one on the bottom, I've been building with servo on top. Look at that. It actually hits the body mount. That's like full compression right there. The rear is right here. Now notice these, oh, I got a bent link. These are not reinforced. These are not the best version of these, and I've not broken them. That is solid. But I get some people, they can break anything. But this would basically be the kit you would get. As soon as I wrap this up, I'll go to Deluxe and I'll order the shocks, because you're going to want these shocks, the ultra soft springs, the offset caps up front, On this one, I like the 92s up front with the 80s in the back. I don't really want the rear to have a massive amount of travel. It doesn't seem to work for me. Others will take the 92s and lay them all the way down and get a massive amount of travel. But I'm fine with this, and it works beautifully. So, but that's not for everybody. But if I do the kit, you'll get the exact same setup that I'm running here. So, all right, let me get back to you guys. Carbon X would be nice. Yep, and one guy just bought one ticket, bought it. It happens, buddy, Gary, it happens. Solo ticket went off then, yes. For the Carbon X, what kind of tires would be better, cut and shuts or regular width? Man, honestly, it depends. I mean, like these right here that I was testing today, these are full width. You see how wide they are? So you got massive amount of room. If you're going to go narrow, then you really got to have a skinny tire, because if not, you get up into stuff. But only buy 2 tickets per draw, like flipping a coin. Yeah, Marcus, Mark Tulak, that's about right, man. So that's about right. So I guess I'm going to set up in here, since I've got all my proper lighting, and see if I can go ahead and make an assembly video, because you guys are going to want to see the assembly video. Yeah. I guess when SJ Racing rides over tomorrow, because he helps me build so much stuff around here. He really does. I'll try to go over everything with it. And Marcus Landry is not joking. That is legit. I wish he would just buy the truck versus buying a chance. But yeah. But Marcus, I know Marcus won the very first one, which was a Reese 1400, which is kind of by accident. Or was that a bidding thing? I don't know. But I know, are you still ahead on the things you have won, or are you at the break-even point now? I'm just kind of curious, because I think of anybody here, you're the only one, aside from our Yanking, Ryan King. I think he only bought like 3 tickets and won a truck last time. You got to buy trucks. There's a Renegade Tornado. All right, so I guess we're gonna wait for Marcus to, if he wants to comment on that or not. I'm still ahead a good bit on money versus winning. Well, cool. I think he's one of the few that can claim that, because he's been in here since day one. So, yeah, Marcus, I do want to thank you for all your support. Now, with the tickets, I roll for a while, then I see him other draws. Pages. Man. Now, I will tell you, when you see somebody constantly winning, you're like, man, this is rigged. This is rigged. I get it. What I don't like is, like, say I'm at an event, and I'm running the event, and I get to the good stuff, and it's always a staff member. It's always my buddy sitting over there. It's always this guy over here that's always hanging out with me. To me, that just screams rigged. But every time that you do this, that I see it, it's like it's a random pull. It really is. This right here, full random. I mean, I do the spin and then it pops up a number. It's doing long spins tonight. I mean, heck, the first one was an 88 when I messed around with it. That was a 27 right there. I have had it pull 1 as well. So, I mean, it pulls all kinds of numbers. Ooh, 100 even on that one. Marcus, I really appreciate that, man. Really, Mike? It did get your number? No, Gary. How did Gary get the number 1 spot now? Wow, 2 close ones. 3 in the 100s here. Now we got 2 in the 200s, 3 in the 200s, 3 in the 100s, 4 in the 100s. If there was only 2 draws, I know, man. Look at that. There's a number 9. How about that one? Ponky, dude, I want that car. I do not know how to drive that thing, but man, if I could get that, it's like I want to get it. I mean, I just don't know if I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like I want it to put it on the wall, kind of a thing. But then again, you get that, you power that thing up with, I would think max 5 G2s with 1250 kV motors, so you get a good RPM range. You got 4 of them in there. You should be able to gear this thing like a 100 tooth pinion to like a 10 tooth spur gear and be okay, right? 5%. Well, Gary, buddy, if it was your number that was pulled, I would have called your name, buddy. Okay, Gary, let's go find you here. Your number was 212, Gary. That was your number, 212. 212 was your number. So I finally figured out how to actually look up people and numbers and the ticket number and all that. I finally figured that out. So do the build video, I'll buy the kit even if I don't win it. Yeah, Gary, believe me, if nobody claimed it, so I looked up the number and found the winner, just like I would no matter what. I mean, whether you're supposed to get the email, but there have been a few cases where it hasn't sent. And the hosting company, they're not sitting there clicking send emails. I'm not clicking the send email. It's like it's supposed to be an automated thing. Oh no, I haven't messed with your battery tray yet. And I got 2 trucks to build. Are you gonna be here tomorrow, SJ? If you're gonna be here tomorrow, I can use some help building some more TXs and also come up with a Carbon X kit. Because I like to, yeah, I'm gonna order the shocks tonight from Deluxe. Now I was supposed to come back out here yesterday. He messaged me at like 3 o'clock in the morning to come back out here and mess with that, and I almost did, but I ended up taking a nap. Peking, yes, your V6 is ready to go. That'd be awesome, SJ. West Desert Wheeler, what's up, buddy? So, sloth voice. What if, let me ask you guys a question. And I know this is a really stupid thing, but what if I got an actual camera and did a live stream, like just a live stream of the shop? Just simple put the camera up and just let it live stream. I probably have to turn the volume down or turn the volume off because I think it might be a little bit interesting. We do tell jokes in there and we do laugh. We fart, we burp, we are dudes. Oh no, Peking, you have no idea how awesome my portal truck is now. You have no idea. It is so much better. I mean, it was the best we had to begin with. You have no idea. Oh yeah, Mike, everything. I mean, it's dudes working in a shop. Yeah, you're gonna see everything. You would see everything. To mute it. Yeah, see, the only way I could do that and not mute it would be I would have to like put a sign up. Remember, we are live on YouTube. Yeah. Make Gene build your hymn too. Oh man. Yeah, there might be a butt crack in there. There might be some adjustments happening in there. You never know. I mean, because I mean, if you have a camera on you all the time, you forget that sometimes the camera is there, you know? Be sitting there messing around, and all of a sudden you just dig a good one, like one that pulls from the back of the eyeball, like that thing's just dangling. You're like, boom. You just don't realize it, but yeah, you've been caught, you know? Oh god, I just saw what I did because of the lag. Appalachian crawler, yes, sir. You missed it, buddy. Oh, dude, West Desert, dude. I want to get out there one day. I've never been to King of Hammers, but I saw they had another fight at Backdoor. Is it still Backdoor? Is that what they call it still? Like, man, it's like I really want to go. I really do. One day I will, maybe. I know last year West, they had this crossover jump, and some of the guys didn't make it. Do they still have a jump there, or did they learn from that mistake? I remember watching it on Pirate 4x4 years ago. They had like 5 guys out there. Um, I can't think of the guy's name. He had the Portal 4-wheel steer Bronco, early Bronco. Reynolds, something. John Reynolds was his name, I think it was, and he won it. But it was like, just a group of guys going out there and racing, having a good time, and then it just blew up like crazy big. Now it's like the biggest race in the country, isn't it, or the world? Terrible Earps crash, yeah. Was that this year or last year? The one that went and just plowed right into the wall over there? Like the Baja 1000? I remember when they said, I think Robbie Gordon was one of the first at that time big names there. Now you got the Currys, the Casey Currys, and I remember when Tim Cameron went all the way out there with the bouncers. They hauled all them things over. This was many years ago now, though, but they hauled all the bouncers out there, blasting around and all that. But oh, it was a recent one. Ooh, I gotta find that then, guys. Yeah, Ponky, I totally believe that. I believe it. Yeah, see, Ponky, if I was there for that, I would like go up, sit up nice, so I can just watch all the um um what do you call it? Guys with liquid courage. Have them, watch. I'm gonna sit back, watch, and just talk to my buddy. And say, dude, watch this. Taking a corner, and slid out up the rut. Ooh, man. Dude, Bonky, I've seen that where they're running. This is every darn big race, you know. They're running and they're jumping like the road and all that. Dude, people are like right there. I'm like, dude, are you people asking for death? Are you asking to get plastered across the front of this monster? I don't get it. I mean, I will stand back. I mean, if I'm at an area where I'm walking on the street, dude, I am paranoid. I can tell you right now, me, no matter what I am, I will never win against a vehicle. Ever. In any possible situation. I will never win. And I know that. I am not messing with them. It's like on the highway. I drive a Hyundai. I will not win against a almost anything else. But like semi trucks, dude, I avoid them guys. I will literally get over, get out, let them get past me or gas it and get away, get ahead of them. I don't want to be around them guys. Video behind the scenes is a good idea. Oh, so I could just stream it to members only. Now that would be cool. That's a good idea, Clayton. Where did he mention that? Did he mention it way up in the stream here and I missed it? Ah, member only behind the scenes. These right here have a mute button. I think. I don't want to push a button and completely lose completely lose it, but they do have a mute button. So like whenever somebody's going to tell a big joke, we just push the mute button and then like tell the joke and then unmute it so you can hear us laughing. All right. Prius drivers, yeah. All right, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. And I got to see if I can build a couple trucks. All right, guys, you're awesome. Thank you guys so much for participating. One more poll, just to see. Another low number, 20. So there were 2 20s, a 9 in this. That was pretty low. Oh, 213 was high. Oh, Gary was actually 212, wasn't he? That would have been funny if that pulled up. 266. That was like 2 away. Oh, look at that. A number 3, dude. A number 3. 56. Yeah, this thing is all over the place. $200. Yep, it's all over the place. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day, and I will catch you guys later. All right. So what we got there? 192. Hey, that's a road here in Florida. All right. Y'all have a good day.